Look at the Gospel of Ramakrishna. In the second meeting, M, the author of the Gospel, he asks the first two real questions he asks Sri Ramakrishna. Exactly these two questions. What a perceptive person. M asks to Sri Ramakrishna the first two questions. These are the first 10 last questions. One. Before that, he tried to argue with Ramakrishna about this and that, but leave those things aside. Two questions. One. How do I keep my mind on God? It's a very pointed question. Not even how do I realize God? No, very clear. He knows that I have to keep my mind on God. How do I keep my mind on God? That was the question. And second question is, how do I live in the world? What a perceptive mind. The most important questions are the first and last ones he asks. Connect reality with God and see God. Wherever you find reality, say that reality is God. The name and form is what you see there. I cannot resist giving that funny story. I've told you earlier also. Spiritualizing life. Somebody asked me, what are the strangest places you have given talks? So one very strange place was in airport security. Passing through an airport in India, and just like you have TSA people here, so you have the CISF people, the Central Industrial Security Force. And there was nobody else. I was a transit passenger. And they said to me, they checked, they make you stand on a box and then they frisk you. So they said, Swami, in Hindi, kuch bataiye hum logon ko, tell us something, give us a talk. I said, here, now. And he said, yes, why not? And there was no other passenger, so he called the other policemen and policewomen. They stood around me, about 5 or 6 of them. And I gave them a talk. I was thinking, what should I say to them? I stood on that box and I gave them a talk. I said to that gentleman, when you go out from home, leave home early in the morning, do you worship God in some way? This is Uttar Pradesh. So he says, Haji, Hanuman ji ko phul chadate hain. I put flowers at the feet of Lord Hanuman and then I come out for my work. And then I said, all right, all these persons passing through this scanner in front of you and you check them, do your job to the best of your ability, politely, calmly, firmly. And every time you check a person and let the person through, you mentally offer one more flower at the feet of Lord Hanuman. He was so delighted with this. His eyes lit up and he said, Arey wah, din bhar Hanuman ji ka puja. How wonderful. Day-long worship of Hanuman, Lord Hanuman. We can say more about this, but this is the idea, to convert this. Even then, will life go on just as it is? You will see slowly it will not go on just as it is. It will change. Your priorities will change. So the way you do the work, maybe even the nature of the work you do, maybe even the place you work in, those things might change because they might not be in line with your core spiritual seeking anymore. I'll just leave it at that.